Hi there, welcome to this week's episode of What's New in the Ethereum and DeFi space, where I share the hottest and latest information to make sure that you're up to date. We'll be talking about the massive growth in the DeFi space, one of the biggest catalysts for the ETH price rise that we've seen. We'll talk about one DeFi token that managed to gain 100,000% in less than a week, my opinion on it, the rising popularity of DeFi yield farming and the impact it has on the ETH gas fees. We'll also look a little bit at scalability and how Uniswap is going to implement a scalability solution, which I think is fantastic because the fees have been killing me and many other DeFi users. Then last but not least, I also want to talk about the Ethereum 2.0 Serenity upgrade. I've got some information on it and Vitalik's input on that. So with that said, my name is Kierin. I create DeFi and crypto videos to make sure that you are ready for the next bull run. And if you're new to the channel and want to leverage your knowledge to make the most gains possible during the next bull run, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and join me on this exciting journey. I've got a lot of crypto and especially DeFi videos prepared for the next few weeks, and I'm sure you don't want to miss out on those. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, then a big thanks, because I wouldn't be where I am here today without your support, your comments, your likes, your feedback, and all the great discussions I'm having with you guys. So you're definitely the MVP. I'm pretty sure many of my viewers are savoring the massive ETH gains that we've seen. $326, and I'm pretty sure this is just the beginning. You might remember the Black Thursday correction that we had on the 13th of March when the ETH price dipped below $90. Maybe some of you managed to capitalize on that dip and buy some more ETH. There are two main catalysts for this price increase. The first one is the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade, and the second one is the DeFi space. And with the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade, there are many investors that are speculating and buying ETH because they believe that the price will increase, and also investors that want to stake as soon as it's possible, and they are accumulating 32 ETH because that's the minimum amount of ETH that is necessary to be able to stake on the Ethereum 2.0 blockchain. Now for the DeFi space, the growth is incredible. In May, less than $1 billion was locked up in DeFi platform, and as of today, there's around $3.75 billion locked up in the DeFi space, very close to $4 billion. And in my opinion, I believe it's not far-fetched to think that at the end of the year, we're going to be closer to 10, 15, even maybe $20 billion locked up in the DeFi space, if we look at how fast it's been growing over the last few months. The biggest players at the moment in DeFi space are MakerDAO with $1 billion locked up, 10% increase in the last 24 hours, Compound Finance and Aave Protocol. Fantastic growth, big fan of all of these platforms. Chainlink taps into Korea's biggest banks to bolster Forex and DeFi. Top Korean banks Hana Bank, Shinhan Bank, Nongyop Bank and Industrial Bank of Korea select Chainlink and Center Prime to bring their Forex data on-chain, transforming the capabilities of open banking services, fintech and DeFi. At the moment, the Chainlink price reference feeds will be deployed upon Ethereum, which I hope will continue as long as possible. However, it's also possible that in the future, Korean enterprise chains will also adopt Chainlink price reference data. And this is definitely great for Chainlink, and will definitely also have a positive impact on the price. A new Ethereum, a DeFi token, is up 100,000% in less than a week. And this token is known as Yearn Finance. It's a new hottest coin on the block, abbreviated as ETHYFI. So last week, the developers of Yearn.finance, also known as iEarn.finance, have recently launched Ethereum-based DeFi platform, and it rolled out its native token, YFI. Like many other DeFi protocols, the token was distributed through a liquidity mining incentive system where investors that use the protocols get the coin as a reward. And it's got at the moment some of the highest rewards in the DeFi yield farming space. I believe the rewards are around 2,000%. And another interesting attribute is the amount of tokens in the circulating supply. I think it's at around 29,000 tokens, with the total supply in tokens at 30,000. The YFI token is now up 1,000x since its launch, and it started at around $3 on the balancer pool, and now it's around 2,700 US dollars. But I had a high point of 4,600 US dollars. So to say that the DeFi space is in mania phase at the moment is understatement. What is especially absurd about this token is what the developers say about it. We have released YFI, a completely valueless zero supply token. We reiterate it has zero financial value. There's no pre-mine, there's no sale, you cannot buy it. It won't be on Uniswap, there won't be an auction, we don't have any of it. With that said, it still had 100,000% increase in less than 8 days. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that. So at the moment, the market cap is at around 80 million US dollars. And yeah, with a total circulating supply of 30,000 US dollars, if the yield remains that high at around maybe even 1,500% to 2,000%, then it's possible that the price increases a lot more. But in my opinion, stay away from such crazy projects, because even though the price might rise super fast, they also come crashing down in the same amount of time. I found this meme, I thought it would be fun to share with you. It's definitely a very good representation of what it feels like scouring through the Ethereum news on a daily and weekly basis. Just a lot of stuff, trying to filter out the value and give that to you. So let's continue with DeFi and gas fees. That's definitely one of the biggest sore points at the moment. So the high gas transactions on Ethereum are here to stay until Ethereum implements the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade, EIP 1559, or other layer 2 scaling capabilities on decentralized applications. These are the options that we've got. And yeah, the yield farming space is definitely one of the biggest reasons that we've got such high gas fees at the moment. So Bobby Ong posted on Twitter, persistently high gas price on Ethereum is here to stay until the scalability solutions that everyone has been talking about are implemented. 100-way transactions are here to stay for some time. DeFi yield farming is crowding out all of other non-DeFi activity on Ethereum. And here we've got fast 89 Gwei, standard 86 Gwei, 83 Gwei. It's just not profitable to use decentralized finance applications with less than 1,000 US dollars. It just starts getting profitable with 5,000 US dollars or more because of the high gas fees. I mean, you use a few smart contracts and you're easily paying $20, $30, $40 just to use these smart contracts. Plasma is one of the most popular layer 2 scaling solutions used by projects like Matic and Omizigo, and Uniswap is doing a pilot implementation using Plasma. So this pilot implementation is called Unipig, and it's been built by the Plasma Group and a Uniswap exchange. Optimistic Rollup is an incredibly exciting layer 2 solution that scales interoperable, fully general Solidity smart contracts on Ethereum. Unipig was built to demonstrate both the capabilities and huge UX benefits of Optimistic Rollup. And you can try this out on unipig.exchange. Very fun platform. And you can try and buy one of the tokens and see how fast it goes. You can also get some information here. When you click on stats, you see how much gas and ETH is being saved by using these optimistic rollups. Fantastic implementation of this scaling solution. Let's talk about the Ethereum 2.0 final public testnet, and this has been officially announced last week. On Wednesday, Ethereum developers have released the specifications for the official public testnet, renewing hopes for a mainnet launch before the end of the year, hopefully in November. And this new public testnet will launch on the 4th of August, and it will be called Medalla, which stands for Medu and is a nod to the Olympic testnet that was used to prepare the ETH 1.0 launch. Medalla will be the 5th beacon chain testnet for phase 0. I've been following the testnets for quite a while, and I'm very hyped for this public testnet, and I'll probably be making a Prism validator installation guide for that, even though the installation is probably going to be very similar to the other installations that I made. Prismatic Labs has conducted most of the testing so far, reported last week that its Prism ETH 2.0 client has been successfully audited by blockchain security firm QuantStamp. I already reported on that, but I wanted to highlight that again. I'm a big fan of the Prismatic Labs team and the Prism validated client. The other validator clients that will be joining the Medalla testnet are Pegasus with Teku, Status with Nimbus, Sigma Prime with the Lighthouse validator client. In a recent Reddit AMA, Vitalik Buterin stated that he wants development teams to start working on phase 1. I mean, all the spec work has been done for phase 1 and he wants them to start programming it. So his response in the Reddit thread was, I would say there's no unfinished research required for phase 1. It's all spec optimization and development. I've been actively pushing for some client teams to start development of phase 1 as soon as possible so we can start to get a better understanding of how phase 1 works in practice. The spec in phase 1 is actually very simple. At least conceptually, most of the hard phase 1 related things are already done in phase 0. The main technical risk in phase 1 from my perspective is that sharded peer-to-peer networks have never been done in this way before, and so we risk unknown unknowns on the networking side. My main research concern is that it would be really nice if we can get an ETH2 light client inside ETH1 or bridge at the same time as phase 1, as that way phase 1 becomes useful for rollups based on ETH1 chain, providing the promised 100,000 transaction per second scalability. The exact details of how this will be done will still need a lot of work. It's great to see that there's a lot of parallel development for the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade. That means that the delays between phase 0, phase 1 and phase 2 are going to be reduced, and if we actually see the phase 0 upgrade happening at the end of the year, then it's possible that mid next year we'll have the phase 1 and phase 2 will happen at the end of next year. So I'm not sure if that's a pipe dream, if that's going to actually happen without more delays. But if that does happen, then we're going to see some 100,000 transactions per second very soon. And that will also definitely bring a lot of relief for the Ethereum gas fees. So that was today's Ethereum and DeFi news update. Hope you found it interesting. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit subscribe as you don't want to miss out on some of the new videos I'm going to be posting about DeFi platforms. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.